The John Carlos Story, The Sports Moment That Changed History, 2011, is an autobiographical work co-authored by track and field legend John Carlos and sportswriter Dave Zirin. This compelling book chronicles Carlos's iconic Black Power salute during the 1968 Summer Olympics in Mexico City. Widely acclaimed, the autobiography received critical acclaim and was even nominated for an NAACP Image Award in the category of Outstanding Literary Work, Biography-Autobiography. Born on June 5, 1945, in Harlem, New York, John Carlos came from a Cuban descent. Growing up during the mid-20th century, Carlos experienced firsthand the discrimination and prejudice that plagued Black Americans. Paradoxically, it was this very discrimination that fueled his journey to become a prominent figure in track and field. His initial aspiration was to be an Olympic swimmer, but he was barred from practicing at the public pool due to racial segregation. However, it was through his acts of stealing 25-pound boxes of food to assist his impoverished neighbors that Carlos discovered his natural talent for running, effortlessly outpacing pursuing law enforcement. His athletic prowess and social consciousness became deeply intertwined. Whenever civil rights activist Malcolm X delivered speeches in Carlos's neighborhood, he would attend and then sprint as fast as he could to catch up with Malcolm, eager to engage with the influential figure. Carlos vividly recounts the discrimination he faced while attending East Texas State University on a track and field scholarship. The segregationist policies of the time forced him to use designated colored facilities, including bathrooms. Despite these unjust challenges, Carlos's athletic abilities flourished. He played a pivotal role in leading his university's 4x400-meter relay team to victory in the Lone Star State Conference Championships. Additionally, he excelled as an individual runner, achieving championship titles in the 100 and 200-meter dash events. Dissatisfied with the prevailing racial climate, Carlos made the decision to transfer to the more progressive San Jose State University. It was there that he received training under the esteemed coach Lloyd Bud Winter, who would later be honored with induction into the National Track and Field Hall of Fame. During his second year at San Jose State University, John Carlos took part in the 1968 Summer Olympic Trials held in Lake Tahoe, California. This particular location was selected due to its high elevation, closely resembling that of Mexico City, where the Olympics were scheduled to occur that year. At the trials, Carlos achieved an impressive feat by defeating the reigning world record holder, Tommie Smith, with a remarkable time of 19.92 seconds in the 200-meter dash. Smith would later become a significant collaborator in the Black Power demonstration led by Carlos at the Olympic Games. Even prior to the iconic Black Power demonstration, Carlos was recognized for his distinctive political motivations. In 1968, he played a pivotal role in establishing the Olympic Project for Human Rights, OPHR, an organization that advocated for social justice within the realm of sports. The OPHR put forth 4 essential conditions to the International Olympic Committee, IOC, regarding the Mexico City Olympics: the exclusion of South Africa and Rhodesia due to their apartheid policies, the appointment of a considerable number of African American coaches and staff, the restoration of Muhammad Ali's World Championship title, and the removal of Avery Brundage as the president of the IOC. Although the committee only acceded to the first demand by disinviting South Africa and Rhodesia, failing to meet the majority of the OPHR's conditions, Carlos and his fellow athlete and friend, Tommie Smith, faced a challenging decision regarding their participation in the Olympics. After much deliberation, Carlos and Smith reached the consensus that they could make a more significant impact by competing in the Games and utilizing the podium as a platform for their demonstration. The specific details of their protest were finalized just 48 hours before the podium ceremony. Following the quarter semifinals of the 200-meter dash, Smith emerged victorious in the event, securing the gold medal, while Carlos earned the bronze. The silver medal was awarded to Peter Norman, an Australian athlete of white descent, in a symbolic moment highlighting the racial dynamics at play during the demonstration. As Carlos and Smith ascended the podium, a striking visual statement marked their protest against the prevalent poverty faced by Black Americans. They intentionally went barefoot, wearing only black socks, which symbolized the dire economic conditions. Additionally, both athletes adorned black gloves, accentuating their powerful gesture of raising clenched fists in a unified Black Power salute. While Peter Norman, the white Australian athlete, did not raise his fist, he actively participated in the demonstration by wearing a badge featuring the logo of Carlos's Olympic Project for Human Rights Advocacy Group. The response from the International Olympic Committee, IOC, was swift and severe. Committee President Avery Brundage vehemently condemned the athlete's actions as inappropriate and excessively political for an event that, in his view, should remain apolitical. Despite allowing Carlos and Smith to retain their medals, the IOC expelled them from the U.S. team and promptly expelled them from the Olympic Village. The public's reaction to the protest was deeply divided. While some observers applauded the athlete's courageous stance, recognizing it as a significant moment in raising awareness about racism and poverty, others expressed vehement outrage, even resorting to sending death threats to Carlos and Smith. Though not explicitly stated in the book, it becomes evident that Carlos's actions represented a seminal moment in the history of black athletes voicing their political beliefs. He recounts the experiences of other like-minded black athletes who followed suit, including NBA star Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and boxer George Foreman. The John Carlos story sheds light on these pivotal events, resonating with the ongoing debate about athletes, such as Colin Kaepernick, utilizing their platform to raise awareness and spark social change. It stands as a crucial and enlightening read, especially in a time when discussions surrounding the intersection of sports and activism continue to be fiercely debated. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.